Tensions are rising. The world watches in fear. Could we be on the brink of a nuclear catastrophe? U.S. intelligence officials have released a shocking new report, one that suggests Russian President Vladimir Putin may resort to nuclear weapons if his forces fail to achieve swift victories in Ukraine. But just how real is this threat? And what could trigger such a devastating escalation? Stay with us as we break down the facts, the risks, and what this means for global security. Russia currently holds the largest nuclear arsenal on Earth, more warheads than the United States or any other country. This stockpile gives Putin the ability to inflict catastrophic damage on the US and its allies. But the real question is, what could push him to use them? According to US intelligence, there's a clear trigger point. If Russian forces experience major battlefield failures, especially if Ukrainian forces strike inside Russian territory, the Kremlin might consider nuclear retaliation. This is a dramatic shift in how experts have viewed Russia's nuclear strategy. But why now? What's changed? Experts suggest that Putin is under immense pressure militarily, politically, and economically. If the war doesn't go as planned, his last resort could be tactical nuclear weapons to force Ukraine and the West to back down. But would he really cross that line? Russia's nuclear doctrine has undergone a significant shift. In late 2024, new conditions were added to justify nuclear weapon use. Previously, these weapons were considered only for defensive purposes, a response to existential threats. But now, the Kremlin has broadened its parameters. Nuclear weapons may now be used in response to major economic tensions with the US and its allies, direct Ukrainian attacks on Russian soil, the failure of conventional military strategies. This shift has alarmed global intelligence agencies. The possibility of using nuclear force is no longer just theoretical, it's strategic. Adding to the crisis, US intelligence believes that Russia is working on a nuclear-capable satellite. If true, this is a violation of international law and a massive threat to global security. A nuclear satellite could disable hundreds of satellites simultaneously, leading to a worldwide disruption of GPS, telecommunications, and military surveillance. Imagine an entire country going dark, no internet, no navigation, no defense coordination. That's the nightmare scenario Western intelligence is preparing for. With Russia's aggressive posturing, NATO has issued a stark warning. Secretary General Mark Rutte recently stated that if Russia attacks Poland or any other NATO ally, the response will be devastating. This is the strongest deterrent message yet, and it underscores the high stakes of nuclear escalation. One wrong move could trigger a global conflict unlike anything we've seen since World War II. This alliance alters Western strategy. It's no longer just about containing Russia, but also countering a rising China in the Asia-Pacific region. President Zelensky has issued a chilling warning. Russia may target Ukraine's nuclear power plants, not to destroy them, but to disconnect them from the power grid. This could lead to a major humanitarian and environmental crisis. If these attacks happen, Ukraine could face massive blackouts, affecting millions and destabilizing the region even further. So where does this leave us? With Russia possessing the world's largest nuclear arsenal and expanding the conditions for its use, the international community faces difficult choices. U.S. intelligence agencies continue to monitor Russian military movements, hoping for early warnings of escalation. But at the end of the day, the world can only watch and wait. Will diplomacy prevail? Or are we on the path to nuclear confrontation? If you found this deep dive insightful, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more critical updates. Leave your thoughts in the comments. How do you think this crisis will unfold? Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.